welcome back everybody, this is Space Engineers No Jetpack Survival. I am Cy Prime. Last time we built all of this, so we've got our display screens here with our solar activity for our big solar array. We've got the warnings panel there, which might be changed out for something else because that seems like an awful waste of space. A few power graphs on here which we need to start building down to what sort of power graphs we want on each of these. They're all the same right now. Material summary, which tells me at the moment we have no ore of any kind, which means we need some more platinum. So that's going to be on the list to do today. We have a Gatling turret number 2 that is 1.5% damage. I'm not really worried about that. We might want to do something about it just to get that off the thing. As you can see there, the power graphs are starting to show the batteries, like how they're working, so discharging and recharging. Auto crafting screen is on here. So that's keeping us on top of what we want currently versus on the left what we currently have, and as you can see the assemblers are not going to be busy right now because we've got exactly what we want, so fantastic. And a big space there for our floor plan script which we're going to be adding. So first things first, let's try and get this floor plan thing working. This isn't going to be a long episode. Don't have very much time this week for editing because Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are occupied. I will be doing my motorcycle tests and an additional lesson in between the two. So, right, first thing, edit, browse scripts, refresh so we see everything. Let's look for floor. Right, okay. Manual refresh floor plan script could be the way to go, or there's a simple ship integrity monitoring program. We might try that one. We've not tried that one before, I don't think. Right, whips. It's another whip script. Nice. Okay, so okay, a lot of stuff missing there. Let's see, version, etc, etc, etc. Configurable stuff. Simple general conf. Okay, we'll figure it out once we put it on. We've got this in. That's a good start at least. Let's go back down. And now I'm going. Oh god. Let's not get ourselves hurt. So we're going to call this. Actually, no, that's not where I want to do that. That's where I want to do that. Let's see what happens with them. So, right. SAMPL, both of these. I put, oh, actually that one needs to be changed. Right, I've put these to have simple in so that when I search for the group, I find all these as well. So, SAMPL, save. Now, hopefully, we might need to just run the programmable block with yeah, hang on. PB, floor plan, run argument. Right, refresh, lowercase, run. Okay, so we got something. I'm not exactly certain what any of this means. Looks a bit odd. It actually looks like it's sideways. So I think what we'll need to do, go into the custom data and start changing stuff. So, right. Rotation degrees, let's say 90 degrees rotated. Let's see, probably be minus 90 degrees. I don't know if it does minus, let's go 270, just kind of the same. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna have to refresh as well. PB, floor plan, run. Okay, so that's now sort of the right way round, I think. Let's just edit this one now. So we're going to go 270 again with that. Can we change the views? Number of views, 2. See what happens if I put 2 views on there. Oh, I'm going to have to refresh again. Okay, PB, floor plan, scroll down, run. Okay, we've got 2 views overlapping each other now, which is a bit silly. Okay. So we've got 2 views here. So like one, that's view 1. View 2 is not rotated. Okay. Floor plan. Run. This is definitely not for like super easy stuff. Okay, we've got 2 views now overlapping each other completely. So we can just put that down to 1 view, I guess. Number of views, 1. And then what we'll do is we will refresh again. I think I need to, no, let's put a button down instead of doing this constant like back and forth refreshing thing. So do I have any buttons on my bar? In fact, actually, we can use one of the buttons on one of these panels here. So we just got to figure out which one's most obvious to use. Some of these do have buttons. There's a 1, 2, 3 on that one. Okay, so there's only these. Right, that's fine. So we're going to edit that button to be PB floor plan. Run with a default argument. That's the one I put in, but we're going to go run with refresh. Okay. No, it doesn't make any actual difference. Now, I kind of want to make these different, so I want one of them to be a side view and one of them to be a front view. I'm just sort of trying to figure out how that works. Well, we don't need view 2 anymore because we've only got 1 view here, so that's fine. Okay, x minus 1, y minus 1. Oh, that's the legend. Okay, 0, 0. Scale auto. It's at the top so I can see it properly. X, Y, Z negative. View axis X. Let's say Y. We'll see what that does. Oh, it's got me foggy. Okay, that's a bit more like it. But I need to rotate that because it's kind of using the worst possible axis for that. So if I rotate that just only 180 degrees from normal instead. There we go. Side on view, top view, so we can see where things are damaged. Now, I think orange would be weapons, yeah. Red's damage. Now, it only considers something damaged if it's changed from when I last refreshed. So, if a block gets sort of damaged, let's damage a block. I don't know what the update cycle on the script's going to be, how long it's going to take, but it should read that as damaged. Yeah, I'm not sure where we are on the... Well, that will be what's out there, so maybe I need to actually rotate this around just to make it a bit more obvious. Let's weld this back up. Let's flip this all the way around, so have it normal, I guess, so 0 degrees rotation. Then it's at least kind of comporting with reality. Using fancy words here. There we go, that's better. So that is, those are the turbine things that are all the way out there. Then we've got our weapons cache out here, our solar array out there. The back of the building there, which is kind of mostly empty. The part that we're in is probably here. That would be... This is a... Okay, so this is a side view, not a front view. So we're about... middle floor. We're about here. Could do like a "you are here" marker on it, but you know what? That's fine. Okay, now we could add these to the thing and actually have some other views, but I'm not sure if it's necessary. So I think this would at least tell us where a broken block is. So I think we should be good for that. Right, it's bloody foggy. Let's put our lights on so we can see. Right, okay, floor plan script is in right now. We've still got to figure out what to do with these screens, but we can figure them out later. Now here, I need to figure out what to do with these screens. These are our power graph ones, and we need custom data in there to determine what goes on each screen. So I need to look at the power graphs script to get an idea of how to actually configure those. So it should all be in here. Here we are. Usage. So we want usage. I think we probably want battery. Battery in out. Probably. Auto. Battery in out auto. We want solar, and we probably want reactor as well, and wind. So we've got a few that we're going to need. So first thing I'm going to do is put usage on, but I'm going to actually put it on here. Power graph. Is it what? Just power graph? Yes. With a capital G though. Okay, and then here I'm going to actually... Oh, well, let's just give that a minute. Clear that stuff. Check errors in programmable block. Ah, it's better now. It's because I misspelt something. Okay, good. So this one's going to be usage. So I'm just going to put usage in here. That should change this to just overall in and out. So it should look different to the others. Again, it could be that I've misspelt something. Not used a capital where it needs to be. Power graphs. Edit. At least it tells me when there's a problem. Usage. Okay. Okay, to only show a specific type, write the graph types you need in the custom data line of the LCD, one per line. So I've written usage in there. It should be fine. Spelt correct. Let's try wind. See what happens. Aha, right, okay, so that works for wind. And there's a problem with usage. Okay. Okay, so we've got wind anyway, right, so that's fine. PB. Do you know what? Let's actually look this up properly so we can get a proper guide on it. So that's that one. Let's have a look properly here. Workshop. Power graphs. There it is. I wonder if we're using the old version. Okay. Usage scaled. That's the one I want. Right. This way I can... We can try this again here. See what happens here. So on the next refresh of the script, yeah, there we go. So we've got scaled usage, battery recharge, required total, current use. That's ideal. Right, here, I definitely want wind. Now, let's have a proper look. Is there a wind scaled or anything? Nope. So just wind, right. And here I want solar. Let's have them. Wind turbine solar. Yeah, that's it. Wind turbine solar powers. Power usage. This is good. Right. Okay. Okay. That one should be for reactors. Is it R? I don't know if it's with an S or not. Reactor, no S. Right. So we've got overall wind, solar, batteries and reactor use, which is fine. And this goes into the past and to now, but obviously we've only had the script running since that point in time. And I think these will probably be in-day games, maybe? I don't know. In-day games. In-game days. I don't know. We'll see. This one as well is bugging me a little bit because there's no title on this screen. So I'm just going to put a title on here. So... Center... Damage report. Echo and then damage. Right. There we go, that's a bit better. Doesn't quite match that though, so I'm going to have to change this one. Center. There we go. Looks a bit nicer. Good. It looks like our reactor's hardly doing anything. And Izzy's inventory manager, oh, I actually know the solar script to be honest as well, will be preventing reactor from working when there's enough power coming from other sources and the batteries are fully charged. So it's not going to be using the reactor very much at all. Plus as well, how much uranium do we have? 183 kilograms of uranium. We're okay for the minute. Right, so floor plans in. Everything else is working okay. I don't know what to put on these four screens here yet. We could possibly put something else floor planish. I'm not sure yet. We'll get there eventually, but for now, that's fine. Right, we need to get some platinum. We need to reset our drill. I need some energy. Right. By the way, a little tip. If you start the game with caps lock on, then you automatically default to just walking pace until you tap caps lock and go into jogging pace. So there's actually 3 speeds. Right. Now then, drills first. So I need piston and we need to figure out which one we need to use. That's at 10. That's at 10. 2C is next. So drill timer. Set up actions. That's the one we're replacing with 2C. Increase maximum distance. And then we need to go to 2C. Make sure it's all the right way around. Positive velocity, 0 maximum distance, 0 minimum. Yeah, it's all perfect. And the maximum distance has increased. Which means now all of these should start kicking in. Any minute. There you go, we've got that many bloody refineries that even a massive amount of stone coming in is not going to bog these down at all. They are picking up. Right, okay. So that's working. Our nice new airlocks here. Don't have to worry about closing doors ever again unless the script fails. Solar panels seem to be working. They're pointing at the brightest spot of the sky. Good. Yeah, everything was fine there. Right, okay, so let's go and get some platinum. We are at full hydrogen. Oxygen is high enough, that's plenty. So, and it's not dark today, so we're good. So we can just get straight to it. Okay, now that we're full, we can gently try to get out of here. Oof. It's definitely easier to dock when you're absolutely rammed full, because that extra weight slows your inputs down a little bit. Okay, so we now have another 100k of platinum, which will be refined in no time, to be honest. And that hole's getting very deep. Okay, last thing that I want to do. Let's wait till we get in here. Now we're not far away from actually getting to the point where we need to take our platinum and leave here, because we really are kind of sufficient right now. But this base will stick around just in case we need some more, and also as a testament to what we did here. So let's just check everything over. Yeah, that 100k of platinum will be, yeah, it's working in concert with the extra, well, the gravel ore, which is stone, which is going to be constantly coming in from that drill until it reaches 10 meters, which probably won't take very long, actually. Let's check 2C out. It's at 3.5 meters right now. So, I mean, technically we could have two of these at the same time going down, so we get down a bit faster, but I want to get every little drop of ingots we can get out of every little ounce of stone, so we don't want to mine it too quick, because you can actually lose some. Let's put my caps lock on, get normal speed again. Right, so what I want to do is look at these windows, because when we had that little incident in the last episode, I was trying to look for what was going on. I couldn't see a thing. It's just completely useless. So we are potentially going to have to decompress this whole section so that we can work again. So I'm going to try and see if we can get this area decompressed. We'll see how far it'll go. I mean, this will partly depend on the amount of space there is in the oxygen tanks. But we're going to save ourselves as much of the fuel as well, as much oxygen as we possibly can. So that when I replace these windows, we're not going to lose it all. It's a big space. Top 2 floors. When it stops making its noise, it's done. There we are. Right, so we're going to start with these windows here. We're going to just replace them because, frankly, they are starting to annoy me because they look cool. You can't see anything out. So I am going to take all these out and replace them. Let's just dump all that in there. Still want them to look interesting, but as you can tell with these windows, even though they're recessed in, and I was hoping that you'd be able to get close enough to see out, but you can't. We have to do downstairs as well. We're actually going to go for something a little bit more simple. Simple's good because it means that there's going to be a lot less weirdness in the design. It's going to be a little bit more universally likable. Okay, so that's everything here. Now, I'm personally thinking we go a bit bigger with the windows, so we've got something to actually work with. Right, where did I put windows on this bar? Let's see, G. caps lock's on. Window, right. What can we use? We could go for something like these half windows. I think the half windows might actually be quite suitable. So we're going to put one of them on there, just to be sure. Then we've also got our two, where's our 1x1s? 1x1 flat inverted, 1x1 flat with the inverted as an option. Well, I'm thinking we could do something like that. Let's go for a non-inverted one. Yeah. That, and then at the top we flip it so we got a double window like that. Now from there, I should be able to get close enough to see down, so we just need a bunch of these. What have I got in my inventory? I've still got a bunch of the stuff I actually need for these, so... Right. Nope. Nope. That way. So we're using them a little bit more interestingly. These use a little less resource. Should be easier to maintain. I'm going for a refresh by floor plan script. Once I've done this. Right, so that actually doesn't look so bad. It looks more interesting. Can't see all the way to the floor. Can if I jump though, so that's not the end of the world. Can see nice and high though, which is good for incoming. Yeah, I'm not going to be shooting out of these anyway, so that should be okay. If I wanted extra security, what I could do is in here, I could put some blast doors. Maybe just on the outside or even potentially on the inside of the windows just to cover the windows. It's a possible option. Now we're going to take all these out. Okay, last one's being welded up now. He's welded up so much faster, so it's very good. I'm not certain that this thing is actually even recognizing that these things are actually damaged. Let's refresh anyway. Nothing really should look like it's changed on there at all. I need to probably work out how to make sure that that's refreshing for actual damage at some point. While we're decompressed, we're on the middle floor right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take out a block and see if it comes up as red on there at all. Aha! Yeah, we can see that's the damage that we just did there, which tells me we probably need to rotate this one. Actually, no, this is interesting. That is there. Is that like a bottom view? It's like a bottom-up view, isn't it? We need to change that. First thing I need to do is put this block back in. It should take away that red dot. Yeah, I think this is a bottom-up view, which is kind of a bit wrong. So I think that might have to be -X, -Y, possibly. See, it's originally designed for ships. So it should just basically invert the thing when I refresh. So when I refresh, the bottom should be at the top, but it should still be left to right the same. Ah, no. That's not quite right either. But if we rotate that now, so if we rotate that 180 degrees, right, okay, this now looks more like it makes sense. So we're just going to remove this block again. See where the red dot appears on both of these. And then see if it actually makes sense. It should appear there. Yes, there we go. And it's there on the correct side. Doesn't matter if it's front to back because this is like an X-ray view all the way through. Whoops. All the way through. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. Right. Note to self, when you're talking, don't use hand movements in front of your microphone because nobody can see you anyway. Right, red dot should... yeah, it's disappeared. Right, that's perfect now. These windows actually are much better. I can see now what's going on out. I've got this great view. I can still jump to have a look. Let's go outside and have a look. Oh, actually, no. That was bad. I just decompressed downstairs into here. Partly. And now I'm decompressing it all again. Depressurize. Let's repressurize this space. Downstairs is repressurizing as well. We haven't lost anything.
Energy low.
The oxygen's still in the building. It's just being redistributed. Okay. So let's actually go outside and have a peek at what we've done. Right, we'll look at this side first. That hole is incredibly deep. Can't even see the bottom. Right. Yeah, I like this better. This is a much better way of doing it. Yeah, that's much nicer. It's a little bit disturbing that we're one short that side, but we've obviously got a slightly thicker wall on that end, and screens and things going on, so that's fine. It looks pretty decent. Let's have a look at the other side, because the other side was a bit odd, because when we had these sort of continuous windows coming down, there's one bit where it didn't match. And I'm thinking it probably should match better now that we're using windows that make more sense. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Ah, we've got a bit of damage on the wall there. Tiny bit of damage. Okay, have we got anything in our inventory here? We've got plate. That's what I need. Wonderful. Okay. Unlock everything. Just go up to where the damage is. We're on welding mode, not grinding mode. For those that don't understand why I'm using one, the other one's a grinder. This is good. Right. Now, where's our damaged turret? One of our turret, we got a turret that has a little, like 1% damage on it. So we have to just go through our turrets and figure this out. Might have been that one. No. None of those. Quickly check our roof turrets. Oh, not you. Not you. The last turrets are down here, and there's that one up there which I can't usually get to, so it could be that one. you. At 1.5% damage, there's not going to be any materials needed. It's just going to be literally a little bit of wear and tear. Well, I will weld that up. I could do this on foot at this point, but... Aha, there it was. Right. We're fine. We're just going to go put this back now. Left our lights on there. Camera. Okay, job's done. Nice. Right. Okay, I think that's a good place to leave it. So we've changed our windows out. We've got our floor plan script running now. We've also repaired that pesky broken turret. Even though it was only 1.5% broken. Barely worth considering, but you know what? Some people don't like that. We'll move these at some point and figure out what to do with there eventually. Let's just quickly check the status on our platinum. 84k of platinum still to refine. Kind of looks like we're running out of ore for gravel now. Gravel? Stone. Yes. How are we on steel? Iron. Iron. Oh, nearly 500,000 iron. Loads. Okay, so we're good for resources at the moment. And our power graphs are doing their thing. This is telling me that, let's see, battery recharge is the blue. Current used is that line. Total required is the red line, which is the same as used. So this is good. Wind turbines generating a decent amount, never exceeding their use. Same on there. In out. Okay, so that is peaking up and down quite a lot depending on what we're doing, but it's always coming back to the center. We could probably do output and reactors. Reactors are occasionally popping a little bit of output in to charge the batteries, but they're not really doing much at all. So I think power-wise, we're under no issues right now. So peak, 10.3 megawatts. We're able to easily output way more than that. 2.1 megawatts from there. Batteries can output 7.5 megawatts. Reactors can output 16, so we've got loads. We've not got a problem there. Right, okay, this is all good. So let's go back to our med bay. Nice little start and finish place. I think next time we might put some actual kind of living facilities in here, somewhere upstairs, something a little bit more comfortable. We may need to top up the platinum one more time on the next one, and then we should start actually thinking about preparing to haul that platinum that we've got back towards home via a trip to the alien planet to get some uranium. So we might be very soon heading back to Pertam to start building our large ship. So keep an eye out for the next episode. That'll be next weekend, and wish me luck for my motorcycle tests. They are at the end of this week. They'll have already happened by the time you see this, and I'll let you know how they go on the next one. Thanks very much. Bye for now.